everyone. Today we're going to be doing a Halloween specific project. For those of you who watched the supply video, you saw that I got the antique looking frame. I'll show you guys again for those of you who missed it. But I was thinking about just doing like a portrait or maybe a silhouette, and I actually went to Front Gate the other day and saw all the stuff from Grandon Road, and I absolutely fell in love with this, like a silver skeleton thing popping out of a mirror. Downside is, because it's Grandon Road and it's beaded and heavy and wired and all that, it's like $500. So I've decided to make something inspired by that, not the same exact thing, but something similar. So I went and purchased a skeleton. Obviously he was a full skeleton. I unscrewed his legs. I got him from Big Lots. He was $16, and then, like most places, they're already putting Christmas out. So they had, I think, 25% off at the time, but a lot of places already have their Halloween 50% off, so you might be able to get this piece cheaper. And then this is the antique frame. $7.99 is the normal price, and I got it at 50% off day. So I paid about $4 for it. And it has this ledge on the back, which is going to come in handy so that I can mount the skull, or skeleton, sorry. And then I have some black paint, so I can just spook this out a little bit more. And I have some silver spray paint, which I'm going to put on the skeleton to make it more like the one that's at Grandon Road, and also to pop against the black. I've got my paint brushes and foamies, and paintbrushes and foamies you can get pretty much anywhere. These are from Michael's, from the Artist Loft kit. The foamies were also from, I think those were from Walmart. It was like $5 for a pack. The Americana black paint is under $3 at Michael's. That's if you don't have a coupon. And then this Universal Metallic Spray Paint. I bought this actually last year for projects, and I think it was about $5. But it has a nice nice glitter to it, not just the color silver. I'm going to add a picture to the video as well so I can show you the inspiration. But what I'm going to start with is I'm going to start by getting the frame prepped, and then the ledge is where I'm going to attach the skeleton to. So I had to buy a little 1x1 piece, and this was from Home Depot. These are only like 98 cents if you go into the trim and molding area. But I'm going to swap out this little thin one for this piece. That way I have something so that when I screw it in, it's going to have a little more bite. So I'm going to prep the frame. I'm going to remove this piece here, and I'm going to attach this larger piece and then get the skeleton prepped, and I'll return to show you guys how we're going to get everything attached. For the back of the frame, I painted the 1x1 strip and attached it with wood glue. And then I'm going to position the skeleton where I want him to sit, because he's going to sit on the ledge of the frame, and then I'm going to position him like he's pushing out of the frame. And to do that, I'm just going to stand everything up, poke him through, sit him like so, and then once he's positioned where we'd like him to be, we're going to mark that on the back, and then we're going to drill a little pilot hole and then add a wood screw into the base. That way he'll sit up. So I'm get everything marked and positioned, and then I will be back with you guys.
Ready?
Now what we've used is just 2 pillows to prop up, since the skull leans forward. And then to attach, since we used a 1-inch thick piece of wood there, we're using these. These are number 8 3/4 inch long wood screws. You'll be able to pick these up for Walmart. They're 97 cents a pack. You just want to make sure that you pre-drill So use that type of bit, and then you'll switch over to your Phillips head bit so that you can drive in the wood screw. Here he is mounted, and again, he's so lightweight and he's not bending over extremely forward, so you should be fine with just the one screw and the washer. Here's how it looks from the back. So I'm going to lay him down. To make the mirrored background, at Grandon Road they don't have a mirror either. They have something that seems like it may be wood or plaster that's been painted. So I have a Priority Mail large flat rate box that I cut just the size that I need. And this is going to be a nice strong background for him. And I'm going to paint it to look as much like a mirror as I can as well. So I found this Rust-Oleum Specialty Metallic. This spray paint was, I believe, at, I want to say Home Depot, but Rust-Oleum's carried at Home Depot and at Lowe's. Now this one says it has a bright reflective finish for a shiny metallic finish. So if you see the top, this is more close to a mirror, or as close as we're going to be able to get over cardboard. So I'm going to paint this first, and then of course we're going to try to age it. We'll just see how everything comes out first. So I'm going to apply just a few liberal coats to make sure you have a nice even finish to look as much like a mirror as possible. So I'm going to get started on that, and I will return again. Hello again. So we have our framed skeleton, and then the piece that we have for the back here. And what I did is I held this up to the back, and then from the front, I'm going to show you what I mean. I held this up to the back, and then from the front here, I put the pin as close as I could, a little pin to trace out around where his bones are. And then also he has like a little notch out for the base of the spine. So I turned it around, and then I just kind of pushed through on the cardboard so I could feel where this little notch was, and I traced as close as I could from the back where the notch was. And then I cut that out, as you can see, and then I'm going to place that on the back around my little notch, so it'll look like this. And it'll look more similar to the inspiration piece that I had, to where it's going to be like he's coming out of a mirror. Now, from the front, there is like a little gap between where his tailbone is and where I cut out. It's right in here. You really can't see it probably from the camera, but you definitely can when you're looking at him from the side. So my scrap pieces here that I've cut out, I'm going to actually fit, once I have that in place, fit towards the front so that you can't see and everything looks truly like he's coming out of the mirror. To do that, I'm just going to lay him down. Fit the board in. I'm going to just check from the front, see how everything's looking. That looks good. I'm just going to secure using some duct tape. You can use packaging tape, duct tape, just as long as you have something that's fairly thick, maybe like 1.5 inches to 2 inches. And I'm going to secure this on all sides. So here's our finished product. I love how he turned out. We've got less than $40. So, you know, really not bad considering the other one was, I believe, $400. So I'll show you guys the inspiration and a split screen at the end of the video. But really hope yours turned out this well. If you'd like to share how yours turned out, please do so below in the comments. So I will see you guys next time. If I don't see you before Halloween, happy haunting! Here are a few of our projects all together. We have our pillar candles that we added the ribbon with the spider webbing and the spiders. We have our skulls that we did last year. So if you'd like a tutorial on those with the black bases and the boas, that'll be in the 2017 videos. And then we have our silver skull and frame, the 3-dimensional artwork for this year. Now another thing you can do if you want it to be even more like the inspirational piece is you can put some black on his eyes, or if you want to bling him out, you can add some bling, like the little rhinestones you can buy and attach with hot glue. You can add those to his eyes, or even throughout the body if you'd like, or some of the jewels.